Why, hello again, and welcome back to Bad Habits. Alright guys, we are doing it once again. That is right, it is time for the video game of the month. And this day in particular, we are doing a game called The Quarry. Look at my thumb looking all broken and crap. That thing's got more curves than a mountaintop road. But anyways, back to the game at hand. Today, we are talking about a quarry. That is right, not just a quarry, the quarry. And this whole game is a game that takes place with you as the viewer controlling multiple different people throughout a linear story, or at least a kind of linear story. Now, this game started out kind of odd, and I was really questioning a lot of things when I started into it. As always, I got my game on a Steam sale, and I was just like, you know what? I heard good things about this game. I'm gonna try it out, and I'm gonna see how well it goes. So I grabbed it up, and let me tell you what, it was not a bad buy. I really enjoyed this game, and playing through it gave me thrills and excitement, and it was just a really good game. So overall, you're playing as this group of campers that went to this quarry, this spot where they were being camp teachers. They were the people there teaching the children of the campground how to survive in the wilderness. Just you know, the general camping trip from when you were in school or when you were a kid. Summer camp, if you will, or Girl Scout camp, or Boy Scout camp, whatever people call it these days. The point is that you're in a camp, and that they're a group of teachers. Now, I'm going to give away a little bit of the beginning of the story just to get you guys into it so you guys know what's going on and can get a comprehension of why you should play this game. So it all starts out with a love story, or more, the lack thereof. See, this group is just trying to leave camp because summer camp is over and their job is done. They need to get back to their normal lives, and this is the last summer that they have to enjoy themselves before they're going different places. Off to college, to go live their lives, you know, the normal next step in life. But one of them just doesn't want it to end and ends up sabotaging the vehicle in order to make everybody stay one more night so we can rekindle the relationship that he had there during the summer and possibly get to keep the girl from there on out. And soon after, you find out that the camp counselor, like the main guy in the camp, the troop leader, is kind of scared. He's kind of worried. He doesn't want to be there anymore, and he's concerned for your safety, his safety, everybody's safety, and thinks everybody just needs to get out of Dodge. Unfortunately, these teenagers don't really take it this seriously. I guess they're not teenagers. They're more young adults. They don't take this seriously. They're just like, it's just a camp. It's just one more night. What could go wrong? And let me tell you, everything can go wrong. Everything. So the camp leader tells him to hide inside the building, to not leave for any reason, just to stay in there, be quiet, don't leave, and then leave as soon as you can in the morning. They don't listen. So they decide that it would be this great idea if they had this one night stand where they're all sitting around the campfire playing games the last night before everybody spreads out and does their lives. And normally, I would agree with them. Except that camp counselor seemed pretty scared. I would have been like, I don't know. I don't know. There's bears. There's bears. So they decide to do their thing, gathering up firewood, grabbing whatever they can, bringing it over to their fire area, breaking into different camp areas to get alcohol and food for the night, for the whole party. They're gonna camp out underneath the stars. It's just a whole beautiful thing they got going on right now. But unfortunately, tonight's a full moon, and you know what comes out during the full moon. Yep, you got it right. Uganda Knuckles. Werewolves. Werewolves come out at night. On a full moon. If you didn't know. You should know this information. But they're not the only ones in this forest. There's someone else stalking around, and you would never guess who it is. PETA. Hillbillies show up. So now you have a group of young adults who are stuck in a forest with werewolves and the family from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And both of them want your tippy toes. So this is where the game really starts to get interesting. The whole point of this game is that you get to control every single one of these characters at one time or another. And honestly, what's great about the whole thing is that it's all based on choices that you make throughout the game. Most of it's just like watching a movie. So if you really don't know how to play video games, or you know, there's a whole bunch of other things that you don't know how to do, up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start. You need to shoot the missile into the cloaca of the eyeball with this M34 that you just picked up off the dead alien's carcass. I knocked Goku and Hinata, but Rick sidewinded me, and now I have Ariana Grande dancing on my corpse. You don't need to worry about any of that crazy video game stuff. Literally, the most you have to do is walk around a little bit, press up at the right time, and maybe hold down a button for a time period. The rest of it plays out for you and is just based off of the decisions you make throughout the game, which honestly runs off the whole idea of the butterfly effect. Now, if you don't know what the butterfly effect is, what the butterfly effect is that every decision you make branches out into several different other decisions. And when you're doing this in a type of game, every decision you make goes to a different set of decisions that you can get to. AKA, you can have a character die at the beginning of the game, you can have a character not die at all. You could pick up and eat that bagel, but you may have needed that bagel 2 hours from now at the end of the game to throw at the hillbilly to stop them from chasing after you because it hit them in the eyeball, they tripped and fell into a shotgun. Did that really happen? Guess you're gonna have to find out. And that's what makes this game series so interesting. You can make multiple decisions and have a different outcome every single time you play the game. And that makes the game, number one, it can be played through a ton of times and you can enjoy it every single time. Number two, that makes every decision you make super important and make me feel like I'm in control of everything that's going on inside this game. I can decide to shoot Bob in the face or have tea with him. It turns out that Bob was a murderer, and because I shot him in the face, I saved my family. Because I had tea with him, he ate my corpse. Butterfly effect. So the game gets really intense because you're trying to save all these people, or if you're, you know, the specific kind of person trying to kill all those people, which, believe it or not, is a lot harder than you would think it'd be. But you're trying to save all of these people so they can all go home after their nice thing of camping, continue their lives, possibly have a relationship or two. And honestly, every decision you make can vary. Sometimes you think you were supposed to make a decision, but you weren't supposed to make that decision. It's like press up on the D-pad in order to duck under the tree. So you press up on the D-pad to duck under the tree, but then you get eaten. And instead of just hitting the branch, you fell into a bush. And when you fell into a bush, they passed you right up. So sometimes the obvious decision is not the right decision. Sometimes you need to hide and not run. Sometimes you need to run and not hide. Sometimes accidentally pressing the right trigger blows your best friend's face off. Oops. And over the course of the game, you really get this feeling that you're connecting with these people. You're like, I want you to live. I know the pain you're in. I know how intense everything is for you right now. So I'm going to try my best to make you live. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes it does. And I guess that's just the excitement of this whole game. And it is such a good game. For being as simplistic with it is, with the controls, and how straightforward the gameplay is, for as many paths that there is to take, and so many things that you can do throughout the game, the hidden objects and the tarot card function, the hard choices and whether or not to make them, This all just comes together perfectly to make one of the best games that I've played this year. Normally, I play through a game, and then after I beat it once, I do a review on it and keep the recording so I can bring you guys videos later, which I still plan on doing, so you guys can watch the playthroughs of everything. I normally take the game and just delete it, get it off my computer so I can get another game on here so I can continue to give you guys reviews and more content and tell you whether a game's good or not, or whether to buy it or not. This game is still sitting on my computer. It took me like 8 hours to beat, and I want to play it again and again and again. I want to see all of the endings. I want to see if they can all survive. I want to see if they can all die. There's a multiplayer mode, believe it or not. Yes, you can sit on the couch and make decisions with your friends over the whole story. It's really a marvel of a game, and I personally loved it, and I really hope that you'll love it too. Go, pick it up, have yourself a great time. It's not like it's difficult to play. And you'll get a great story about it, something that'll be running through your head for months. Maybe even multiple playthroughs just to see how everything goes. Or if you're that kind of player, to find all of the hidden objects, because there is them. And I'm not going to give you any more of the story because you need to play this game. This is one of them that yes, if you are questioning picking it up or not and you see it on sale, or even if you just have the extra money to spend and you're looking for something that's going to eat up a few of your hours just to have fun and have a story going through your head, this is it. Anyways, guys, that is all I can really share with you without giving away too much of the game. And I really don't want to give away too much of the game because you deserve to play it through and see the game for yourself. And guys, there is a ton of things that I'm getting up to lately. That is right. Lately, I have redone our logo. Head to our main page, check it out. I took a lot of time to redraw the whole thing. Everything is drawn by me. I took time to make a VTuber avatar, and I'm now streaming on Twitch with it. Check her out. She's pretty, right? I'm eventually gonna bring her to VR chat, and then I'm so excited. It makes me so happy. I worked so hard on this. I did all the textures. I made sure everything's nice. I need to work on the teeth a little bit so they're a little bit more bitey. But currently I have her working for a VTube avatar, and you can watch me use her on Twitch. I'm going to be streaming most days from here on out. Just about any time I'm playing a video game that you guys can watch, I will put it on Twitch so you guys can watch the playthrough. Be warned, I do play a lot of League of Legends in my free time. So if you're into that, go and watch me on Twitch. Bad Habits, same as it right here. You can probably find it if you look into my profile hard enough. Or get the link down in the description. Go check that out. Even on that, I think that I'm gonna start on TikTok again. Yeah, I know they're going through this whole thing right now, but it's a large company. I highly doubt they're gonna go down. But you know, that's just my opinion. I have no idea what's actually going on in the inner workings of TikTok. So it's not like I'm in the know about the thing, but I do want to start posting there again. And I think I might start up on Twitter too. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna get other social media platforms running. So come and check me out on the other social media platforms and see what else I'm getting up to. But guys, I really appreciate your support. Anybody who watches these videos to the end, thank you so much. You do not know how much I appreciate you. It's you that keeps me going on a daily basis. Thank you all so much. Boop. But anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys go and check out the Quarry. It was a fantastic game, and I really hope that you pick it up because it's a good one. But anyways, that is it for me, and right here, we will see you next time you join us right here on Bad Habits. Bye!